top golf clubs in the country, is also accused of being one of the worst when it comes to including women.
An investigation alleged that Pine Valley Golf Club violated the New Jersey law against discrimination.
Action News race and culture reporter Taronda Thomas is live there now with more on that case that has now been settled. Taronda.
Yes, it has been settled for $200,000. The New Jersey Attorney General's office says this exclusive golf club engaged in practices that prevented women from becoming members and gave very few the chance to be employees for more than a century. Peaceful scenery that hasn't changed in 110 years. And according to the New Jersey Attorney General, that's not the only thing that hadn't changed at Pine Valley Golf Club.
Restricting the environment to men in a way that ultimately we felt violated our laws.
New Jersey Attorney General Matthew Platkin says those restrictions excluded women from being members here and working here. It led the Division of Civil Rights to file a complaint in April 2022. That complaint has now been settled for $200,000.
A number of people brought complaints forward, including a member of the state legislature.
According to the terms of the settlement detailed in this court document, Pine Valley must now post at least 75% of its job openings online. Its previous hiring practice was by word of mouth, resulting in less than 4% of employees being women. Most of them hire for jobs that don't interact with members.
They have to end those practices and ensure that their employment practices are fairly noticed and hiring occurs in a way that encourages women to apply and ultimately work there.
Pine Valley also has houses on site, ones that were not sold to women unless they bought the house with a man.
All of that is going to have to change, and the club knows that, and they've agreed to those changes.
The club, consistently ranked as one of the best in the country, only started allowing women as members in 2021 after the AG's office started its investigation. Now required under the settlement to provide anti-discrimination training for all employees, the hope is that there will be change at this century-old club.
Every woman in the state of New Jersey who wants to participate there, they should be able to do so.
Now, that $200,000 settlement also includes $55,000 to be given towards the creation of a scholarship for the Rutgers women's golf team. Pine Valley must also change practices that forbid employees from talking about wages, and the club will have to submit an annual report with any changes to membership or employees. Now, I did reach out to the general manager here at Pine Valley. He says they have no comment. In Pine Valley, New Jersey, Taronda Thomas, Channel 6 Action News. Brian and Sarah.
Okay, Taronda, thank you.